Gone are the times we used to call you Mr. President. Gone are the times we used to humbly submit to our honorable members. Gone are the times we can worship them. Gone are the times we can praise them rather sing in their choir. Why? There's a lot of political masquerading around, showing to the Kenyans in a fallacy that they are in powers. But with this new generation, people won't listen to stories. They won't listen to what your dad did, what your great grands did. I just want to advise you, as a Kenyan, Mr. President, there are a number of things that are not right with the Kenyans. Looking at the transport sector, with the introduction of the new rule, the proposal by your cabinet secretary about the introduction of the inspection for the old vehicles beyond 4 years. Number one, we need to ask ourselves, in Kenya, you're not allowed to import a vehicle beyond 8 years. And if you imported a vehicle worthy 8 years, it's a brand new vehicle. But you're not subjecting the Kenyans to be inspection of a vehicle worthy 4 years. A brand new vehicle, Mr. President. Are you just trying to create a notion outside there that these are the vehicle private owners are the ones causing accidents? You need to change the way we do things, Mr. President, because it's not right. Whatever you're touching today, whoever is proposing anything, because I'm in charge of persons, and I understand how bitter Kenyans are. You touch their payslip, you tax the health system. You tax the education. Now you want to tax even the vehicle, all vehicles on the road. Already the roads are in a mess. Look around Nairobi. Things are not right. Including our county governor, Mr. Sakaja, who is just a lie with a dimples, a lying mascadera. Somebody who doesn't care about the Mwananchi. Somebody who is using the so-called county scouts to harass innocent Kenyans. I just want to urge you, Mr. President, Mr. Governor, and all our politicians, because the year 2027 will be a messy for you. It's only 2 years to go. You have to make things work right. Because let me tell you, things are not right. Wherever you go, you just hear in 1 or 2 or 3 guys you interview, everybody's talking about Kasongo must go. What is wrong with the current regime? Is it that you have turned a blind eye to the Kenyans, the plight of Kenyans, most of them dying in hospital? Now see recently when these people shot, and the police officer shot an innocent mask vendor in Nairobi, and you seem not to commend anything up to now. And then you were elected to represent, rather to mandate the interests of the Kenyans. What are you showing Kenyans? You're not showing Kenyans about leadership. You're not showing Kenyans about integrity, the responsibility of good governance. You care less about what goes around. See what even Lagarde did. You've turned a blind ear to them. You don't even want to know how things are being turned around. Let me tell you, Mr. King, you're naked, and I'll call you in order. If you do not listen to this, Mr. President, there's nothing you'll do. And then at the same time, every day you just open your mouth, you're expressing yourself against the Kenyans in bitterness and anger. Who told you to impeach Wamunyoro? I would advise you to be more patient with Wamunyoro before you even impeach him. Kenyatta was patient with you, but you seem not to have the same feelings towards your deputy president. Remember, you are elected together on a joint ticket. But if you turn around against Wamunyoro, now things are turning against you. All Kenyans are against the government. And I'm telling you, it's very dangerous the way we are moving. If you do not call yourself into order, things can never turn right with you. See the way help university students, they're no longer accessing education because you turned the university funding model for the benefit of yourself. Recently at Bidia Primary School, you launched vijana na lunch or kule shule in the schools, but already you've scrapped the system out. Why are you using our parliamentarians as robots? Our parliamentarians did not even have a sense of humanity. They want always to turn against. Remember the 2024 finance bill. You used them to approve the bill. But at the same time, when the Kenyans were angry and they came against you, is when now you decided to revert back. Why not listen to the Wananchi? Why not listen to us? In Kenyan history, you are the president with the highest number of advisors, but whatever you do is the highest blunder in the nation of Kenya. Not even forgetting the issue of the rubber stamp, the seal that was removed from the Attorney General's office to your office. Mr. President, who advises you? Are they the likes of Kimani Ichung'wah? Are they the likes of Faruk Kibet? The likes of Mr. Yesa, a humble and a gentle legal practitioner, the lawyer, and the professor of law whom we used to respect. But we've now turned him into a spanner boy. He goes public, speaking, trying to praise the master. Gone are the times people listen to your lies, Mr. President. It's very dangerous as we move. You won't like it. I'm here to guide you. Please be patient, be smart, call things in order. Kikuyus are like they've all turned against you. Not because Gachagua is inciting them, but those of us who are not Kikuyus are seeing what is happening. Mr. President, if you do not listen to what Wananchi drew, if you're using the police officers to harass the innocent Kenyans, you're even making your term shorter. No wonder they're saying one term. They're no longer they're saying even half term. Mr. President, you need to listen to Wananchi. We voted for you. We strongly believe that you are the president who will turn around the economy of the country. But see, whatever you're doing is just to benefit yourself. We're not even forgetting about the so-called Nganyas in Nairobi that are owned by your close associates. These are people who are riding on top of pavements. They are using wrong turns on the road, and there are even police officers are afraid even to address the issue because they know who they own. Mr. President, you want even Mama Mboga, they are afraid. We want everybody just shaking around. I just want to tell you that at least listen to the Kenyans. At least do what the Kenyans want. 2 years, you can do a lot of things. Call Wamunyoro in the State House, lock yourself in a room. Tell him that you apologize for what you did against the Kikuyus. Because actually, punishing him, the Kikuyus, the way the Mount Kenya people are taking it, is like you punish the entire community. Now see, even in Western, the people you're using, likes of Musalia, and likes of Wetangula, I've been on the ground. Let me tell you, watch out, Mr. President. You are naked. You'll never even get a single word from that place. They're there to eat and to lie to you. They're there to praise you and to worship you because they don't want to embarrass you. Remember, they have been given a contract by you, a mandate to run up to the year 2027. So they can never tell you the truth. But as you move along, you're going to be exposed. And even Raila Odinga is just there to buy time. It's mark timing. Because this is the time even the hyena is more confused. He wonder whether he's in opposition or he's in government. But these are the times, Mr. President, call your house in order. You went into the powers with a lot of lies, lying to the church that you're a son of an altar. But the things have turned out to be even worse. Not the Uhuru Kenyatta who used to be a drunkard. Kibaki used to be a drunkard. We understand. But them, they listen to the Kenyans and they made things better. But for you, you've turned against the church. You've turned against the young people in this country. You've turned against all people who believed, people who made you into power. You care less about their reactions. You're now trying to use the police force to impose punitive measures against the Kenyans. But I just want to advise you that if you would listen to advices, you would have turned around the country. People would listen to you and most probably they would have done it better. But because you seem not to bother about what is going around, these are things that are falling apart. Chinua Achebe said so. So believe in a rule of law. Whatever Lagarde did recently by that guy when he was killed, Ojwang Albert, it wouldn't been a good show because like you turned even a blind eye to the family. You never even thought about speaking the truth. If you were good enough, you would have suspended Lagarde and then compensated all families, including those of the Gen Zs who were disappeared. And as we speak right now, even there's still Kenyans who are outside there who cannot be traced. The women outside there were still weeping. Their families outside there were still looking for their kings. Now see what happened today. Bodies have been found in River Yala. And you've been always talking about it was like Matiang'i who did so. Now who is continuing doing it so and they are still in your government? And you've not even talked anything. Mr. President, if you do not bear the responsibility of good governance and leadership, most likely you might never even see the year 2027. The term can be captured by the hungry Kenyans who are out there. Stop introducing punitive laws that are not good for this country, that are not good for the Kenyans. Mr. President, we respect you, but you need to turn and take attention of this country. For that remarks, thank you. My name is Yuno.